what's goody? Haven't done a morning walk in a while, so let's get back in the habit of doing these. Come on, Rosie. What's up, Raven? Good morning. Whoop whoop. I need to get in the habit of going live regularly on here, even when I'm not doing my podcast, just going live on my phone and just chilling. Oh, excuse me. What's up, cat eyes? Need to try to really push for monetization on this channel because I was so close to having it on my last channel. Well, yeah, and like I said, I had to start from the beginning with this current channel. I was close to monetization on my old YouTube that I had for 13 years. But I'm not doing the podcast this week. I'm saving that episode of the podcast for a special occasion because it's going to be the 303rd episode, so I'm trying to make that a special occasion. Whoop whoop, what's up, Bazaar? Just out for the morning walk. Haven't done any coffee with chaos. Well, kind of like that, but it's more like walking with chaos. And not just walking with chaos and Rosie. So yeah, if those of you who saw my recent video, yes, what I've been saying is proof. There is living proof that we are currently in the cleansing era of the Juggalo community, which means we're cleansing the community of the bullshit and the pieces of shit in the community. And I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. We're finally starting to take matters into our own hands instead of people bitching about stuff they don't like about the community. People are actually doing stuff about it now, and I like it. I love it. So I think that video really helped. And I'm even going to talk about it on a future stream. I'm going to tell people, if you don't like something that's going on in our community, fix it yourself, do it yourself, and do something about it. Don't just sit on your asses and bitch about it. I love that. I love that people are now getting up and actually doing shit. I love it. I've been into this community since I was 8 years old. I've seen so much stuff happen. It's crazy though. I've seen like some people that were able to go to the gathering. Some of them, people just gave them a free ticket. I'm like, oh, that must be nice. I wish, must be nice to have someone just give you a free ticket. Or have someone support you to go. But yeah, some people are also saying this is the loyalty era. Yes, that it's known as that too, but it's also known as the cleansing era. It can go by many names. I'm trying to make my business how I want it to be, and I support other juggalos who have their own business. I'm not one of those people that say, yeah, I support my homies and actually don't. I hate people that do that when they're like, I support my homies, but they really don't. Because I've had people do that to me. They're like, yeah, we support you, Don, but then they really don't. "2026 has been a very year where the universe, I learned a lot of stuff. I had a lot of lessons that had to be learned. I learned who was found out who my true homies were. So, yeah. Peanut butter man gives you hope. Right, exactly. But how is everyone? How's everyone doing today? You didn't hear anything about the campfire stories? Yeah, weren't they supposed to do a set like that this year at the gathering? They were going to do a set like that again? Bizarre, weren't they supposed to do that set again where it's like they're doing campfire stories in the form of a concert? I remember when they did that at the 2019 gathering. I was at the 2019 gathering when they did that. It was actually really cool. But yeah, when they did it at the 2019 gathering, it was actually a concert and campfire story, which was dope. That's weird. But you know how things go, Bizarre. Not everything pans out how it's gonna happen. I mean, we know this. Not everything comes to fruition or ends up happening, or stuff gets canceled at the last minute. It's like the first day of the gathering or the second day that the gathering was supposed to happen, they canceled the ICP VIP last minute. And I don't know how they expected people to know that when people had to find out there, like from the staff that worked, that they canceled it. Because I heard there was really not any good service there, so that the way that they were able to make a post on there, even though there wasn't good service, who knows? $350 shit. Yeah, my main goal is to try to get to the gathering next year. That's the main goal. I really tried this year, couldn't make it happen. Like I said, this year I got really tested who my real homies are and who isn't. Like the people that I know that I've helped and weren't willing to help me back. Those are the people. So, yeah. What's up, Mike Miller? That's good. To let it go, let it go. Right. Oh yeah, I've definitely had to let a lot of people go, that's for sure. Yeah, I let a lot of stuff go. I'm 36, you know. I don't have time for high school bullshit. Let the concept go. What are you talking now? What are you even talking about? Oh yeah, I'm aware of that. Well, I'm not truly alone. I do have, like I said, people that I know that are my actual friends. Yep. This is an Aussie tribute shirt that I got. Exactly, that's very true, Mike. Exactly, Mike, that is very true. You got the smiley face knee tattoo like Ozzy did when you were 12? Hell yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, here's how that whole shirt looks. That is true. When the water boils, them friends will show their true colors. Yep. That is very true. What's up? Yeah, make sure you guys like and subscribe and all that good happy jazz if you're new to the channel. Peep out the links on my main channel, on the channel here. Peep out those links. Damn, that's sad. Lazara, that's sad. What's up, Lotus? Good morning. I never got to go to an ICP concert. My friends did. They came back smiling like Vago. Well, you should. They still do shows, Mike. You should definitely go to one. It's a great time. It's a great time. They're coming back here to Denver next month. I'm actually going. And speaking of that, y'all, also in October this year, LSP is throwing down the 20th annual Gore Fest. So make sure you guys come to that. It's in October this year. It's the 20th annual Gore Fest. And from all the stuff I've been seeing, it looks like the LSP homies, they killed it at the gathering. They always kill it. You're just watching Sam and who those guys are, right? Oh yeah. Big sure. Yeah, hopefully everyone who went enjoyed Bloody Ruckus's set as well as Chuckles' set, because it was the first time Chuckles was ever performing the gathering and at the gathering. So yeah, at the gathering, we announced that we added another LSP soldier to the roster, to the team. The King of Horrible Corps is now a part of the LSP street team and crew. It was cool, just Mother Nature's sound sucks. Are you talking about like their sound thing? Are you like talking about their sound systems? So you were at the gathering, Bizarre. It sounds like you're saying you were at the gathering. I really tried to make this year. I really did. Oh, you just watched the streams. Well, yeah. Okay, you just watched the streams. Gotcha. But it cut off on several artists. Okay. Gotcha. I didn't end up going, Lotus. I didn't end up going. I tried to. I really tried to. I tried to push for it. Like I said, hopefully I can make more sales before next year. Hopefully I can make more sales and make more content to do it. So yeah. I'll definitely look up those channels, Bizarre, or just DM me the link to those channels and I'll check them out. You will, Lotus. You'll make it. It's best to just put side money in a jar and write on that jar and say gathering funds, and then just take some money that you have and then just divide it up and put it in a jar and call it gathering funds. That's always a good thing to do. Well, and if it's in Missouri again next year, again, I wouldn't really have to go that far. Because just to get to Missouri from here in Colorado, you just got to drive through Kansas State, which takes a whole 8 hours, and then Missouri's the next state over. So Missouri is basically not too far from Colorado. It's just I didn't have the funds for it because I didn't make enough sales. And that's why I've been talking about earlier how I say I hate people that say, oh, I support my homies, but then those people really don't. But yet they'll buy something off someone, but when it involves someone else that they consider their homie, they won't do it. Right, yeah, trying to get a new house in order. Yeah, that can be quite the task. What the fuck is this truck doing? Yeah. Hey, hi, Rosie. You saying hi to everyone? You ready to go walk more? Yeah. Okay. Off to continue our walk, y'all. It's about to get loud over here because we're by a road, so heads up. We've been getting set back a lot. Someone who was supposedly working with us. Yeah, that's what I talked about earlier, Lotus. I was talking about people that this year's been a real test for me. About me finding out who truly has love and appreciation and got's my back and who doesn't. And we are also in the cleansing era of the Juggalo community, which I love. Spread that around. We are not just in the loyalty era, we are also in the cleansing era, as some might call it. Some people are calling it the purge. I was like, you could call it that too, I guess. If you want to, you could call it the purge era. Either way, they all have good names to them. Right? It's sad when you come across people like that, Lotus. Let's cross this. The silver lining is you guys always found a way to bounce back. Well, that's good. That's good. It's always good to find a way to bounce back. That's why I'm doing my own business. I'm doing my own line of work. Exactly like the saying goes that I created, Lotus, you can't keep a good juggalo down. Or you can't keep a good jug down. Alright, y'all. This is yeah, it's gonna count for something, exactly. Yep, kind of like Charlie Barkin, right? Basically. Right, that movie will never get old, right? Say hi, Rosie. Say hi, everyone. I've actually been having people hit me up about coming on their shows too lately and wanting to interview me, which is cool. Where I'm usually the one interviewing people, now I have people that want me to come on their shows and interview me, which is cool. Oh yeah, she is a solid one. She does go everywhere I go, basically. That's why she's my emotional support dog. I obviously wouldn't bring her to the gathering, though. I couldn't do that. That would stress her out too much. Well, you've known Rosie for years, Lotus. You've known her since I first got her in 2016. You've known Rosie since she was a puppy. Huh. A lot of people that have been following me for years have known you since I've had you since she was 11 months old. And now she's 11 years old. I mean, I've seen some people bring their animals to the gathering. Like, especially people who really needed their emotional support animal with them at all times. I've seen people do that. I mean, she loves being around people, but I think a lot of that noise would just make her very anxious. Because y'all got to remember, our pets aren't just our emotional support animals, we're our pets' emotional support humans. So we're also there for emotional support for our animals too. Because she does have anxiety too. Because she was abandoned. Which I still always say, how can someone abandon such a cutie like this and a sweetheart? How easy? She may be small, but she makes one hell of a good guard dog and a watchdog for being little. Right? Yeah, people are cold. Yeah, people that do that to their animals and just abandon them, that's just horrible. Right, I've seen videos like that. Videos like that always make me cry, Lotus. All right, we are home. But that does not mean the stream is over. We're gonna then go chill on the deck and do a little morning smoke sesh. Say hi, everyone. All right, Daddy will give you, go get your treat. She is a little angel, yes she is. She does love Ouija Mac and the clowns and tech. She's got good, my dog actually listens to music, which is cool. Yeah, get her treat, get myself some drink, whoops. Whoops, damn it. All right. Let's go do a little smoky session. Here's your treat, Rosie. Let's go out on the deck and smoke. This probably won't last long. It will probably need to charge in a bit because it hasn't been charged in a while. But what's good about my vape, when it charges really fast, luckily. All right. Still on this pink lemonade that you suggested that I do. Those. Oh, look, y'all, we have company. We have company out here with us. That's a good sign. That's definitely a good sign. Yeah, we say that's Rosie's bunny friend because she doesn't even try to chase him or nothing. They just look at each other. So yeah, that's technically her bunny friend. She doesn't even try to chase him or anything. She just watches him. And they just look at each other. Little mutual respect thing, you might say. Yeah, we get a lot of rabbits around here. Which is totally fine. So what's everyone else got going on today? For those who've seen the posts all over social media, yeah, we are not doing the Hours of Chaos podcast today. Rosie, Rosie. Yes, do you see your bunny friend? Yes, that's a good dog. Rosie, Rosie, Rosie. You want a treat? You want your treat? Treat? Yeah, it's a bunny friend. But yeah, I'm probably gonna get off for a bit. But yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in and hanging out, enjoying the morning walk and our morning sesh. Hopefully I can get back to doing these. So yeah, later.